of the world. And now Hydaelyn gave us the location of Medion, and we just got to go and get there. In the meantime, Tataru was going to give us some outfit, I think. So yeah. Can't be skipped. Let's do it. Hope everyone's doing good today. Looking around. Looking around, looking around, looking around. I did not expect to find you here. Oh, Varshan. I imagine Idana would also wish to offer her regards. Alas, after delivering our dragon scales to the engineers, she remained to assist with their work on the Aether Burner. This simulacrum, too, will stay in Shalian, while I oversee matters in Razat-Han. It is a rather convenient means to keep abreast of developments pertaining to the final days or anything else. It also allows me, after a fashion, to watch over my people in this distant land. Sean, I was hoping you'd stop by. I can't wait enough for... Hi, Christian. I hope your lunch is good. I can't thank you enough for allowing your artisans to work with me here at the boutique. Please, it is I who should be thanking you. This establishment has restored a sense of normalcy to their lives. You have blessed them with newfound purpose and a means by which to support themselves in these troubled times. What's more, when they are last returned home to Razat-Han, the experience and knowledge they have gained in your employ will no doubt prove a boon to the artistry and commerce of our land. In fact, I came here to see how your new employees are settling in, and to express my gratitude for granting them this opportunity. It's an opportunity for me as well. Believe you me. Your artisans have taught me so much about Thavnerian craftsmanship. Their resourcefulness and ingenuity are nothing short of inspiring. I can't wait to see what kind of wonders we come up with. I pray you every success in your endeavors, Mr. Tataru. While coming here, I heard word of the forum's decision of what will soon be attempted. It was only then that I finally understood why my father called this star the last bastion of hope. Indeed, it was the last bastion, for the flame of every other star he encountered had likely been extinguished. In the boundless dark, the light of brimming life must have been blinding in its splendor. Now journey unto the heavens to protect that light. May the scales of my kin serve you well. I have faith you will prevail and restore peace and tranquility to this star. Would that Ahewan were allowed to see it? I should like to visit Razat-Han again when this is all over. I worry your faith in me may be misplaced. Nah, if only Ahewan could see this. He died protecting someone. Fucking eaten, dude. Ripped in half. I will not see his sacrifice squandered. Nor shall I rest until Razat-Han is returned to its former glory. Forgive me, but I must take my leave. Fare you well, and remember, the people of this star have not yet given up hope, and neither must you. Bye, Varshan. Eaten and ripped in half. So lucky you, dying of old age and stress. I mean, it'd be that way sometimes. There was a giant elephant thing that came and ate and ripped him in half and ate him and through, yeah. Where must I go to get a meal with some flavor in this wasteland of taste? Who is it? Oh, it's Madeleine. Oh, it's this guy. Bella, old girl, my, whatever are you doing here? A new boutique, you say? I had been meaning to expand my wardrobe. Yes, something with a little more flair, perhaps, befitting a man of my station. Though I have nowhere to flaunt remnants, so long as my confinement continues indefinitely. I, the young Lord for Temps, insist that, so long as there is work to be done, no matter how trivial, I must abide here in Charlian. Thus do I toil, though every fiber of my being rails against it. Why, I've even suffered the company of that brute Sicard to see supplies transported in a timely fashion. Yet he was the one granted leave this morning to participate in some supposed covert operation. So I suffer instead for his otherwise welcome absence, now burdened with extra busy work. And without Henrio here, there's no one to prepare my meals. I came here in the hopes of finding a nice cafe, perhaps. Alas, the Charlene delicacies I've sampled were lacking in every respect. Have you tried Archon Love? You can't find it in all the shop. You can find it in all the shops. If a hearty meal is what you're looking for, I suggest the last name. No, the Archon Loaf. Yeah, Archon Loaf. Yeah. Archon Loaf? It sounds sophisticated, like me. I thank you for the suggestion. With a full belly, I guess I can endure this purgatory, if only a while longer. Ta-ta, old girl. I hate this guy. The fuck out of here. I hate a man line so much. Well, is that Bella and Tataru I spy? Who is it? Oh! Oh, God. Hello, my friend. Hancock. Hancock, what are you doing here? You said you were returning immediately after dropping off your cargo. Yes, that was my original plan. After all, any expertise required aside from the delivery of goods is well beyond my purview. But what manner of entrepreneur would squander an opportunity to study the markets of the Northern Sea? Were not, I will return straightways to Kugane once I've finished. Of course you would find a way to turn this crisis into your advantage. She wounds me. Industrious woman running a new boutique? Dude, is that the dude from Bleach but without a hat? That's exactly what this guy is. It's the dude from Bleach. I'm not blind to the travails of those who fight on the front lines to deliver us from ruin. Indeed, I have every confidence they will succeed. I would make myself and my business ready for their return. If you believe in them so devoutly, then why not put your own money where your mouth is? Fair enough, Tataru, fair enough. There's not more I can do to help ready the Ark and her heroes for their maiden voyage. But on your return, I shall host a grand celebration in your honor at the Vicario Inn. Accommodations are quite costly, given the reputation of the said establishment, but the East Aldenar Trading Company will be honored to foot the bill. Will there be lemon cakes? Oh, a woman of taut tastes, I see. Yes, there'll be lemon cakes and much, much more. The finest delicacies the world and Lord Laurito have to offer. But let us speak more of this upon your return, lest I draw even more of Tataru's ire till the next we meet. Until next we meet, Tataru, Hancock. There be another person. Ah, there. Ah, Bella, decided to spend your time at the markets, did you? Oh! Oh, Biggs and Wedge! think I chipped a tooth with the dice. I regret my actions. I mean, hey, you did it yourself. Tataru! Biggs, Wedge, I take it work on the arc proceeds with pace? Aye, it does indeed. Collaborating with the greatest minds of Sharlayan and Razat-Han has been a rewarding experience. That's to say nothing of what we've learned from the Loperates. Dark is unlike anything we've ever had the pleasure to work on. Even Nero was rendered speechless on more than one occasion. I can't wait for you to see it. Still hard to believe we have the means to send you off into the great expanse, though. To the farthest known reaches of, well, everything. I never thought I'd live to see such marvels, yet here I am. More often than not, you and the scions are the catalyst that sparks the need for these great innovations. Think how much I'd have missed. Dude, that's so weird. I'd have missed out on had I not been a member of the Ironworks. An awful lot of work, to be fair, and the privilege of being worked like a caught chocobo. There's that too. As busy as we've been, I wish there was more we could do for you, Bella. But no matter what happens, we have to keep believing for a brighter future. That we do, my friend, that we do. When you head back, would you tell the engineers I'll be along shortly with refreshments? That's very kind of you, Tataru. They'll be glad to hear it. And on that note, Wedge and I should get going. So a few more supplies to gather before we return. Bye, Biggs and Wedge. Oh, Wedge. He has a crush on Tataru. Terribly sorry for the wait. Right this way, if you please. New clothes? Do we get new clothes? This is possible to kill Wedge now, Christian. They're good people. Right, I don't believe the two of you have ever been formally introduced. This is Varsaruda. Varsarud from Palkistan. Pleased to meet you. She is mine. And thanks to Mistress Tataru, I and many of my friends have found gainful employment in this foreign land. It's only natural to feel fear in the face of calamity. In such times, we must look to one another for strength and succor. I know not whether we will come to this land and call this place home or return to Thavnir, but we are here today and are glad to have contributed to the cause. And contributed they did by helping to make your new garments as durable as possible. Okay, bye, Christian. We put our hearts and souls into them and have every confidence they'll keep you safe in the battle to come. Gods, to think how far we've come since our humble beginnings at the Waking Sands. From the rising stones to the falling snows and even a certain unsufferable someone's Ruby Bazaar. We were always fortunate to find friends along the way. Even when we were swept away to the first, Graha was there to grant you sanctuary. I'll never forget the relief I felt when you all returned to us. I thought my heart would burst. It's been a long, long journey, and I've been privileged to watch, often with bated breath, as you persevered time and again. Now, for all the joy we've shared, there's been much sorrow as well, but I've long since learned you can't have one without the other. Which is why I promise to send you off to the Sea of Stars with a smile. And you can be certain I'll be the first one to welcome you back on your return. In addition to your new ensemble, we have a remnants of weaponry for every need, so please feel free to rise our stock. Yes, new gear. Dun 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 dun. We can get job specific gear now. We are physical DPS. We are getting specifically the stuff for us, so we're getting, because there's so much. We're gonna get, yeah, specific our stuff. So we get the Masamune, Murasame, and then we get this. We can get this. Yeah, because we can always get the rest of the stuff another time. We don't have to get all of these right now. Get this. And this. I think that's it. Okay. Yes, because it's just that stuff. Okay. What does it look like? Oh, look at that. Look at that. That's what we're wearing today. Look at that, dude. We look so good. Oh, we got a card. I'm on the Undying. There we go. Quick second. Shabbity-whoopie. Okay. Sorry about that. Friends gathered. I realize you still got lots to do before you depart, so I won't keep you any longer. I do hope you can find a moment for yourself and that the others can as well. They said they were returning to the Baldexian Annex, though I doubt they stayed for long. If you decide to go looking for them, I suggest speaking with Kryl first. I'm sure they have told her their plans. Okay. We never actually got to see what the katana looks like. What does the katana itself look like? Yeah, it looks okay. Oh. It looks okay. It looks like a standard katana, you know? Oh, he's a dancer. Okay, that's not bad dancer gear. What is this just? Oh, it's a quest for this lady right here. Yeah, and you get whatever's in the chest. Secrets in the box. Okay. Kryl. You're back. I take it you received your gift from Tataru. I'm wearing it right now. It was a surprise long in the making, with many long hours of fretting to get everything just right. I'm glad to see it realized and with great success. If you're looking for the others, though, they've already taken their leave. Y'shtola, Thinkred, and Yarnaj have gone to the last stand for a bite to eat. Alize and Graha, meanwhile, thought their time would be better spent poring over books at Numenon. As for Alfnaut and Astinian, well, they've elected to pay a visit to the Leviera estate, though Astinian seemed somewhat reluctant to go. I'm sure they would all be glad for your company if you mind to seek them out. Should you be feeling peckish, I suggest heading to the last stand before Y'shtola and the others finish eating. But above all else, it would be foolish to run headlong into a battle-fatigued mess. So do remember to get a good night's sleep. You good think, Rid. Down over yonder. There's Nero. I don't know what Nero's doing. He's kind of just looking off in that way. My friends, Bella, come and make our trio a quartet, have you? Please have a seat, and we'll see about getting you a drink.
Your business with Tataru was finished?
Yeah.
My, what a thoughtful surprise. Whatever would we do without her?
Indeed.
Ooh, they got
And
burgers.
she's right, you know. It hasn't been all doom and gloom.
Yeah, fucking burgers and pizza, dude.
Feels like a lifetime ago that Master Louis Soir gathered us together to form the Circle of Knowing. Since then, we have experienced much. But rather than feeling wiser, the more I learn, the more I find my knowledge lacking.
Forsooth. As a student, vainly did I believe that I held the secrets of creation in my grasp. Yet that which I had seized was but an insignificant sliver of what awaited in the wider world. Every encounter, every experience hath served to open mine eyes, enlightening and humbling me in equal measure. Even from those whom I called enemies have I learned many a valuable lesson.
What will we learn at the edge of the universe, I wonder?
Ultima Thule.
Ultima Thule.
Where the bringer of the end makes her nest. I, for one, can't possibly imagine. But whatever awaits us there, we will survive. We must. For her.
You're not. You've nothing left to prove. Not to Reen, not Norman, Philia. We got through this together. Just make sure you bring enough ammunition. Yeah, we got through this together, my friend.
Gods, it feels like only yesterday that we went on that mission to Drybone. We've both changed much since then, have we not?
True. Completely different people, basically.
We've come far together, and if we have aught to say about it, we'll go further still. Aye, we will avert this calamity and return home. In preparation for which, we must give thought to what we hope to achieve after the proverbial dust has settled.
What with the primals and Asians all but dealt with, I suppose we'll need to look for new hobbies.
It's a good point.
In all seriousness, though, in uniting to overcome a common foe, the disparate peoples of the world have found a way forward together. It's a truly gratifying sight to see.
Indeed. Though it was many years in the making, we have successfully set in motion the gears of fundamental change. With this, we have fulfilled our humble role as a symbol of hope. And I dare say it is time to bow out. After all, there is no shortage of hands to bear the torch in our stead.
True. It's time we retire after this.
You know, I never really considered I might live long enough to see an after. But even if my time as a scion came to an end, I don't expect that much will change. traveling the world, going wherever the wind blows, lending a hand to those in need.
A journey for journey's sake. It doth suit thee well. I must confess I too have yearned to see more of the world. If thou art amenable to the suggestion, I would accompany thee. Mine ability to affect an air of normalcy through artful disguise is much improved, thou must concede.
Aye, well, improvement is relative. You still look suspicious no matter what you wear. What of you, Ishtola? Any grand plans?
Why, continue my quest for knowledge, naturally. To begin with, I wish to know the state of the reflections, to which end I must find a means to travel between worlds.
That would be fun.
'Tis the least I must do if I am to keep my promise.
Being able to travel between all the worlds and stuff, that'd be really cool for the future.
Should my pursuits prove unduly arduous, I won't hesitate to call on you.
Of course, of course.
And in return, I will take you to see Reen one day. I'm sure you cannot wait to see the fine young woman she has become.
Spare me.
Oh, Thancred.
And what of thee? What wouldst thou pursue at duty's end?
I want to go to other worlds.
Here's yours. My apologies for the wait.
You're all good, lady.
Well, shall we make a toast? To victory.
To our comrades.
Yes.
To the future of the star.
Hell yeah. Ishtola. Leaving so soon, I suppose it is for the best. If you'd rather not explore the bottom of the bottle of Etheriange, I dare say that others would welcome your company as well. You can find them, that is. In any case, as long as you make the most of your time, that's all that matters. Well, talk to Alize and Alpha now. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, Alize and Graha. Like passing out. You tried speaking with Alize, but she's fast asleep. Okay, let's leave her there then. I don't want to wake her up. They deserve rests. Are we watching them sleep? We're fucking creepers, dude. Trial.
Oh. Knowing them, they're probably dreaming about the celestial adventures to come.
Mm-hmm.
Just as well. They've been running themselves ragged of late. Unlike you and the others, I'm a few steps removed from the danger and excitement. The things you all get up to never fail to impress me. But by the same token, I can't help but worry. Not only for your safety, but for your happiness. After everything you've sacrificed, you earned it 1,000 times over. From the simple pleasures of tucking into a hearty meal or collapsing into a comfortable bed, to the grand triumphs of visiting legendary lands or finding true love, you deserve all the joy in the world. There is so much that life has to offer, so much to be treasured and shared with those we hold dear. So promise me this. Come what may, you won't give up on your own happiness. When you're out there fighting tooth and nail, it's all too easy to forget. But in the end, your passions will be your greatest strength of all. Remember that.
You woke him up.
This feels familiar. Well, 'tis good to be. Wait. What am I?
Got him.
Gods, don't tell me I fell asleep.
Yes, sir. Both of you did.
Not that there's any shame in it, but you were sleeping like babies.
Oh, how embarrassing.
Got him. Got him.
Not a word to anyone. Understood? Not one word.
Says you. I'm telling off now. Says you.
I'm told that sleeping in proper beds of your own choosing is a much more effective way to prepare for battle.
Says you. I sleep on the floor.
So, what were the two of you doing here?
I had a few books to return to the library. Thought I'd take care of it while I could.
Yeah, and I was being a fucking creeper, just sitting next to you guys. I was being a creeper. Enjoying a little peace and quiet, nothing in particular. It's a secret, because I don't want to tell them I'm a fucking creeper. Hero of Light's a fucking weirdo, dude. I'm off the out for now. There it is. Pudding way. I found pudding way. Hi, pudding way. Ah, Bella, I have some. I've come to the stadium in order to study the ways of pudding. Alas, my creations don't jiggle as they should yet, but I persevere. Pudding way. We finally found him. Too pink. We finally found the legend. Dude, is Deneen without his armor, dude?
Oh. What brings you here?
Curiosity. Find a Deneen without his armor on.
Ah, so you were worried that the Levier household might again be gripped by turmoil.
Sure. Actually, I was forced to.
All is well, I assure you.
I'm
In
saying.
my letters home, I had made mention of Estinian, you see. My mother
Mm.
wished to meet the legend in person, and so we arranged to have a spot of tea together.
Where were you in my hour of need? Fell beasts I can face, but I'm not made for idle chit-chat with lords and ladies.
Got him. Well, it's your own. It's your own doing.
Well, I for one thought you held your own. Mother was the picture of delight.
I might have been delighted myself, were we in a tavern with more agreeable drink. The thought of fleeing crossed my mind, but what then? I'd never hear the end of it, least of all from Tataru.
I'm sorry. It was not my intent to cause you such distress. It's just... It was one of the things I didn't want to leave undone ere we set forth. That's not to say I think we won't be returning. Yet, given what lies ahead, I did not wish to leave for later that which I could do today.
Makes sense.
After all, tomorrow is never promised.
Makes sense.
It's fine. Not like I had better things to do. Besides, seeing you with your mother brought back fond memories of my own. Be we rich or poor, family is family.
Family.
Well, it's past time we were on our way.
Wait! Since I left home, I've made a great many mistakes. Mistakes for which I can never make amends. But through it all, you didn't give up on me. To have returned here with you at my side, it means more to me than you know. Thank you. From the bottom of my heart.
Of course, Alpha now. Needs your bro.
Forgive me, but it needed to be said.
I'm the one who owes you thanks. Were it not for you, I would not be alive today, nor come to terms with Nidhogg's spirit. I am ever grateful.
The bros. The bro moments. We are never one to forsaken a friend up. Now I'll be counting on you. I suppose I should thank you both, because you're bros. The boys.
Well, we needn't make it a competition. You know, this must be what Heidelin meant when she spoke about depending on one another. However treacherous the road before us, together we will prevail.
Let's go back. Back to Baldestian Annex. Then we make for the stars. Welcome back, Bella. Return to and catch a final few winks before embarking on your mission, I presume. You'll be happy to know that your chambers have been cleaned and fresh linens laid out. Pray you enjoy the sweetest dreams on the final night before the big day. Dun, 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 dun. That night at the Royal Menagerie in Alamigo. Oh. Oh, Xenos. Ooh. You looking crazy, dude.
You will never get what you want. Not even the battle you pine for so dearly. In that transcendent moment, what was it that I sought in you? And what was it that you sought in me?
Nothing. The moon just looks like a giant tortilla. And thus it dawns. The day of reckoning. So quiet.
How often have we thus assembled?
And pretty often as of late.
To combine our knowledge and seek solutions to the problems before us.
Back at the Waking Sands, it was all we could do to address the most minor of troubles. Who could have realized what we'd find when we began to look to the sources of the realm's woes?
At the Rising Stones, we made great strides and shared many moments, from the joyous to the sorrowful.
We've had occasion to call other places home too. Be it Ishgard or Kugane, we were fortunate to find sanctuary wherein we might take stock and continue our fight.
I was honored to host this company in the Crystarium, to stand with you all as we confronted the truth of the star itself.
And now from this place, we go to fight the most important battle of all.
Hell yeah.
The Forum has sent word. The Ark is ready.
Let's fucking go. Let's do it.
The Loporrits naturally will be commanding the vessel. They will see the 8 of you to Ultima Thule. Upon arriving, your objective is to find and vanquish Meteon. As a final formality, the Forum bade me ascertain your resolve. So, are you certain you wish to do this?
Fuck yeah. I mean, there's no turning back now.
We are.
Even if we didn't want to, there's no turning back.
To Thalmazane, I leave you with these words. You must triumph.
Mm-hmm.
What that means will differ for each of you.
Come on now, computer. There we go.
To make it back home, or to simply avert doom, or perhaps something else altogether. Yet whatever it is that drives you, I have faith in its power to see you through. So please, triumph. Triumph, as we who remain behind believe you will.
Let us be off then.
Mm-hmm.
Wait!
Taru.
Both Kryl and I will be there to see you off, but as your receptionist, I feel I need to say this here. Safe journey, all of you, and be safe.
Of course, Kryl. We'll only die a little bit. You can count on it, Tataru. Unto the heavens. I suppose this is where we part ways, for now at least. Would that I had sage words for wisdom to share ere you depart. Mayhap the teachings of Gall of Baldusian will suffice. Surrender not to anger or hatred, he said. Beyond them, and there find true strength. What one sees beyond is open to interpretation, I think, but for me, it would be the things I cherish most in life. Things I believe are worth fighting for. Something to consider as you venture unto the Sea of Stars. Okay. Here we go. Aporia. You go down. Not bad, not bad, not bad gear, not bad gear. Down we go. Course now.
All present and accounted for? Good. As you will have heard, the Ark is ready. All that remains is to board and be on your way.
I've seen my fair share of tight schedules, but this was bloody murder. But we did it. We finished the ship. It's safe, fit for purpose, and looks good to boot. Aye, it's a garland through and through.
Yes, sir.
I really don't know what we'd do without you. Thank you.
The legendary.
Well, the work was hard, but we've learned a lot from it. After all, it's not every day you get tasked with building a starfaring vessel.
It's true.
In case you're wondering about payment, the ongoing existence of the world ought to do. But feel free to throw in a colorful recounting of your journey on your return.
Only for you, Sid.
So, have you thought of a name?
A name? Wasn't everyone just calling it Father's teeny tiny toy boat?
Well, seeing as its purpose has changed, I thought a more eloquent name was in order. I suggested as much to Fortuno, who seemed quite amenable to the idea.
As you know, this vessel is the culmination of heretofore unprecedented collaboration.
What's it gonna
And
be
though said
named?
collaboration is owed to the Scions, there is another whose noble deeds made our work possible. From a fragment of Dalamud, we obtained not only advanced materials such as refined adamantite, but the knowledge to traverse the stars. And this fragment would not have found its way to us had the Archon Louisois not fought to protect this world.
Mm-hmm.
And in so doing, laid down his life.
Hell yeah.
Now that the vessel stands complete, I cannot help but wonder if it was more than mere happenstance. If it was my father's intention to guide us here. In the hopes that his guidance will see you all safely home, I name the vessel after that self-same fragment of Dalamud he delivered unto us. The starship Ragnarok.
Ragnarok! Ragnarok, dude. Let's go. Was Ragnarok's in Final Fantasy VII, I think?
Sorry for the wait. I got everyone you asked for, and not a one less.
No, it's Final Fantasy VIII. So Final Fantasy VIII, for those who don't know, you get to go in an air. Eventually, you go to space. Hey, Raquel, how you doing? So Ragnarok is a spaceship from Final Fantasy VIII that you essentially get put on. That's what it looks like. You get put on and you fight aliens, and that's what this is named after. Well, obviously it's named after Louis as well, but reference spaceship in Final Fantasy VIII, which is my favorite Final Fantasy game of all time. How you doing, Raquel? We're about to go to space. The Beast Tribes.
Oh, I invited them. The representatives of those tribes with religious inclinations.
Oh, Living Way. You're so considerate.
You've done a fine job of readying the Ragnarok, but for it to take flight, we'll of course need the power of the Mother Crystal. Given its immense size, however, transporting it would be an absolute logistical nightmare. Not to mention we'd need to shatter it into tiny shards for feeding to the engines.
I'm doing okay. I woke up, relaxed a bit, had some food. Now I'm streaming some Final Fantasy 14. But I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. Watch some anime.
But a brilliant idea came to me. We convert the crystal's energy into forms that can transport themselves.
Thou wouldst employ summoning, or should I say its precursor, creation magics.
Yes, sir.
Care to explain for our benefit?
This is the game we've been playing recently. This is the game I've been playing a lot. How long I've been playing this game? I think I started this series. It was either, I think it was beginning of 2021 is when I started playing, is when I started the series. No, because I started playing the game, no, beginning of 2022. So it's been a little bit over a year. Because I started playing the game in a general sense in June 2021. So yeah, beginning of 2022 is when I started this series. And it's been going on since, and we're finally getting to the conclusion of the story.
As you may have witnessed at Bestway's Burrow, the Loporrits are capable of creation magics, which they use to shape the moon's environment. Yet simple though they make it seem, 'tis a highly advanced and exacting art. To perform it correctly, requireth that the wielder holdeth the object in his mind's eye in clearest detail.
I think we have over 300 hours on our character.
Meticulous management of concepts.
Drawing upon this art, the Ascians conceived of summoning as we know it, a derivative that replaceth the complexity of concepts with the simplicity of zealotry to make manifest a creation.
I see. By combining the Loporrit's magics and the tribe's faith, we convert the Mother Crystal into primals of purer form and greater obedience.
Yes.
Summoning as it was intended, one might say.
Indeed! Indeed!
Oh, Living Way, you're too cute.
While Hydaelyn gave us the ability to use creation magics, she forbade us from using it to make anything possessed of a soul, or similar. She didn't say anything about fulfilling the desires of others, though. So, borrowing our friend's faith, we'll create deities using the Mother Crystal's power and send them to the Ragnarok!
Ooh.
Am I the only one here concerned about the risk of being turned into a tempered minion?
Not if we have the scales, though.
Oh, right, I was getting to that. From what I've read in Sharlayan tomes, it appears the Ascians incorporated an additional nasty element into their summoning method. The fervent desire to assimilate others into one's belief. Beings thus created are instilled with the self-same desire and use their powers to enthrall people, starting with the summoner. In contrast, our creation magics, the original and the best, except no substitutes.
Except no substitutes. The best.
That rubbish. So there's no risk of tempering. I mean, if the being was on the scale of Zodiac, you might feel a little tug. But I think we'll be safe enough.
Oh, Living Way.
Truth be told, I do not understand the intricacies of this plan. But none of us would ever turn our backs on you.
Thank you,
When the
Soroban.
avatars of our faith ran amok, you intervened without decrying we who birthed them. Where others vilified and suppressed us, you offered understanding and friendship.
Because I'm the hero.
In gratitude, we will share with you the true expressions of our gods. Not malevolent deities, but benevolent saviors.
Hell yeah.
Alright, you lot, we're heading to the ethereal sea. Stay in sight, else you're liable to get lost.
Makes sense.
Lead the way.
Yeah. Our friends.
May we have a moment? In anticipation of the day man might journey to the stars, we developed these.
What'd you develop? Cell phones.
Portable teleportation
Oh.
devices. One for each of you, designed to work in tandem.
Not cell phones.
Press the button on one, and in a matter of moments, all 8 will activate and send their owners back to the Ragnarok.
Oh,
There's
smart.
no telling what hazards you may encounter. If you find yourself separated or lost, please do not hesitate to use them.
And teleports us back to the ship.
Be safe, all of you, and come back.
Of course, of course.
You as well. I pray you take care.
Looks like everything is in order. So I'll go ahead and board.
Yes, let's go. I want to go to the moon. I want to go to space.
To assist with the summonings, but rest assured, the vessel won't want for competent crewing.
I want to go to the far reaches of space.
If you are ready, Then you should board as well. Go. And Godspeed.
Our nuclear powered, magic powered spaceship is gonna slingshot us into the farthest reaches of creation, end of the universe.